there being no official shutdown notice from the school management. There is tension in my area and the people are not willing to risk their lives after IPOB warnings. She explained we even heard that some security personnel were shot yesterday in Anambra State. Given all these, no school management should expect us to come to school today. Some parents even called me this morning to inquire about situation. I advised them to stay home and their children because a doubt the school would open, Odugu added. All right, Mr. Nathan, yesterday we had in a story that the government of Enugu State and police officers, that's the police security agencies, are actually told the residents to go about their different endeavors, that there is nothing like sit at home, and that was imposed by the IPOB, even though the IPOB have come out to say that it was a group of persons that they do not know, the faceless people, that the sit at home order is not from them. But so far, the governor says something that anyone who doesn't comply to the government's order by opening their businesses or going out for their different endeavors will have themselves to be blamed, because they will be seen as people sabotaging government effort in trying to stop the sit at home. So what will you say about this? Because you could recall that just a few days ago, some police personnel were actually killed and some persons were also shot from Anambra State as a result of court clash and all of those. Do you think that people who ever had held to the governor's or government instruction in Enugu State that nobody should stay at home on Mondays?
Okay. The sit at home, Enugu, Anambra and other states in the east, it's a sad situation, and of course we know that is crumbling business activities and other engagements. People's livelihood have been disrupted because of that. So before now, the government should have done something to show people that they want them to go about their businesses, their daily lives, and not adhere to the directive from IPOB for everybody to sit at home Mondays, Tuesdays. In fact, I traveled to Imo State on Friday. We heard there was a burial there and came back that Friday, Saturday. The people that did the burial, I was already factored in that Monday and Tuesday would be sit at home, nobody is going out. So they had to fast track the burial activities and came back on Sunday so that they'll be able to go for their daily activities in Port Harcourt yesterday. So therefore, that has almost become like a pattern. And of course, the police have already, what you call the Apple people have already killed 1 or 2 police members. The governor will need to go further than just giving people directive or counter directive to say they should not sit at home, they should go about their daily activities. When already a police officer or police officers have been killed by decent people. So therefore, people will necessarily protect themselves, even if it means losing money or losing business and not adhering to government's directive. Necessarily focus on their own security first, because it seems as if the government is at this point powerless to protect them. So yes, the governor said everybody should go about their daily activities. Yes, what is going on? If you come back, you may be harmed. At the end of the day, what the government will do is sympathize with you or give you some palliative or whatever to console the family, and life will be lost. So instead of getting to that point, everybody sits at home and observes the sit at home. However, the other hand too is that the IPOB team the IPOB movement seems to be divided. They are saying they are not the ones, whereas there is a fraction from the team that has passed a message, which is even a voice note, to tell people that they should sit at home, and we don't know where it is coming from.
All right, the people of not just Enugu State, let's just say East, yes, not just Enugu, not just Anambra East, all right? The governors and elites, yes, the security agencies have tried their best to make sure that they stop this sit at home. But it seems that people are too scared to go out for their different endeavors. Could it be that the IPOB are more powerful than the states, not just the state actors? Are they more powerful than the governor? Well, that's a rhetorical question. All right, let's look at the next story for today. Nigeria Immigration Service has named social media personality Okuneye Idris, known as Bobrisky, as a person of interest in an ongoing investigation. Bobrisky was intercepted at the Seme border while allegedly attempting to flee the country. His legal troubles began in April 2024 when he sentenced to 6 months in prison for naira abuse. The report was moved from prison after 3 months. Through reports claim that he moved from prison just after 3 weeks, sparking bribery allegation. The situation escalated when a leaked audio recorded in September 2024 suggesting that Bobrisky accused human rights lawyer Femi Falana and his son, musician Falz, of seeking 10 million naira for a presidential pardon during his impersonation. Both Falana and Falz issued a case and desist later, demanding a restriction, while Bobrisky denied, claiming he was responding for the recording. The NIS confirmed Bobrisky's interception and ongoing investigation into alleged corruption involving his detention. A panel investigating the case found no evidence that Bobrisky was released earlier, but noted he received special privilege during his imprisonment. This privilege include a furnished single cell, frequent family visits, and access to phones and personnel amenities. The personnel is investigating whether these privileges were as a result of corruption. Additionally, the panel confirmed an unrelated cases where Abdulaziz Mena's son transferred money to correctional officers' personnel accounts, which was deemed unethical. All right, Mr. Nathan, this is another one here. You know that the person of interest as we speak right now is Bobrisky, and if you have checked on social media, you will notice that a lot has been going on between him and the very dark man. And Bobrisky was supposed to appear in the House of Representatives for questioning, but he didn't go, and even the other people involved did not equally appear to, except very dark man and his lawyer. And just yesterday, Bobrisky was supposed to be in the House of Rep. He was invited again, but instead of Bobrisky going to a House of Rep for questioning, he was rather moving to Niger Republic, and he was caught at the Seme border, though he's under detention now. Now for Bobrisky, we don't know whether he was trying to escape. We don't know what exactly he was doing. And the voice note that have been flying around that they are saying is AI. How do you think that Bobrisky actually did this and is trying to escape, or maybe we're just trying to do his normal routine tour? What do you think?
Okay, so I think that because you analyze action based on reaction, so therefore they said that, I think there's a legal term, they said that the person that has a clean hand does not fear. You can go to the judicial. So if he said that he is innocent and that there is no bribery related to his detention, he should have gone to the House of Rep to defend himself. The first instance he didn't go, the second one he was now found escaping, if you allow me to use the word. So therefore, I would believe, as a person, an observer, I would believe that it could be true that what the very dark man accused him and what the House of Rep called him to come and defend himself or speak about what he said is true. If there were lies regarding this or they were not true, he would have normally gone to that place. He would have gone to defend himself or to prove the accusation that it is wrong. So therefore, I would take it that he was trying to escape. Perhaps he has been put in a tight corner and a lot of evidences are showing that what very dark man found is true.
And again, in the record, it was, of course, they actually clarified something yesterday that Bobrisky did not spend his present time in a special building, but rather, that special apartment, but rather he was in, they call it a furnished prison. That is a mini prison. Should we call it like that? So if they have clarified his name in that part, why is Bobrisky still running? Mr. Nathan, what do you think?
So, do we have some furnished places that are still called prison, apart from the Krikri, or this place that I'm talking that he spent his time, the detention there, also he served there, is it within the Krikri?
Well, that is, I don't know what I should take that as a rhetorical question, but that is what we heard.
So
that is in the prison.
We should ask ourselves, because if they are coming to say, oh, he spent his terms, his service time, he spent it in the Greek, but it was a furnished thing. So is the furnished facility attached to the Greek, or it was out of the Greek somewhere else that they have for special people? We should be asking those questions, because if it is somewhere else that is for special people and with privileges, of course, and of course, for people to assess that, perhaps it may be that they give some tips or pay something for them to be in that place instead of being in the general world. That is already indicting, which both the government and even the Bobrisky is also this. It comes back to them, or comes back at them too. So obviously, this may be some factors that influence him to be heading another direction while he was expected to be in another location.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Nathan. Bobrisky said the voice note that was circulating online wasn't his, but rather AI. And then Bobrisky, normally, if you see Bobrisky in a normal day, he will want to get up, like wear makeup, look beautiful or handsome, beautiful. But this particular time, Bobrisky did not wear anything apart from the hair. Maybe if he has realized that this was a big deal, he would have loosened the hair as well. But him not wearing makeup, could it be that he was trying to hide his identity? And why did he have to move on a Sunday morning when he knows that he has a big, should I call it, a big invitation on Monday? What happened? Well, after the investigation, we will come back and give you and tell you what happened. All right. Exactly.
We'll still, was heading to the reason behind that.
Exactly. We'll come back and give you the gist. For now, it is what it is.
Perhaps he was going to buy something. You can never tell.
Thanks for watching and good afternoon. Till tomorrow.
From the lines across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all the sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today.